Yo, what's up, guys? Guy in the mirror here, back at it again. And I just got off the work shift, so now I'm relaxing. Cause honestly, that's honestly the best feeling ever. Getting off of work or even school and just being able to relax and kind of do nothing for a while. Or even if you have to do something, even if you are, if it's fun. Obviously, if you're just doing more work after you get home from school or just more work after work, that sucks. That's ass. But I'm saying, like, you're doing something fun, like hanging out with your friends or going to some event. That's fun. But even if you're just hanging out at home like this, it's chilling. Damn. Sorry, I got a burp coming in. It was like trying to come in, but it wouldn't come out. But yeah, so that's pretty relaxing, And I was thinking about making a rant on work today, just ranting about work since I just got off the shift, and I'm gonna have to work tomorrow as well. So I'm kind of like in this ass state where I'm just in between these two shifts. But honestly, I don't really have anything to rant about when it comes to work. I used to, like back in the day, because I've been working at this job for almost 4 years now, right? The whole time I've been in high school, pretty much, I've been working at this job. And I just feel like throughout my time working there, I feel like I would always have something to rant about when I would come home. And now it's just like I'm kind of chilling, honestly. I don't really care anymore. I think it's just because I'm kind of like in my final era, right? This is the final year of me working at this job, right? Because eventually I'm going to graduate high school, and then I'm not going to college. Fuck college. I'm just going to get into a trade and get a real job and just become an adult after that. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll take a year off. I don't know. I don't really feel like doing that, but I don't know. Maybe I should, just because I'm going to be working for the rest of my life pretty much after that. So maybe I should take a year off. I don't know. I don't know yet. I still have time to think about it, so whatever. But yeah, since I'm doing that, obviously I'm going to have to quit this job, because this is not like a real job. This is just some, whatever job, So, and I don't know, that I just don't really have anything to complain about anymore, which is I don't know, man. It's weird. It's just weird being in this final year, because there's so much, so much from back, so much story from all those years of working here. And it's like, now I'm finally making videos about this shit. And, now you guys are hearing about this. There's so much to catch up on. And, you guys are just getting here. It's almost like, it kind of makes, it kind of reminds me of, the same position I was in when I first started working at the job. Because, I saw this meme one time. I saw this meme on Instagram where it was getting a job. I don't know if it was a meme. It might have been some comment on a meme or something like that. But it was I saw something on Instagram where it was someone was saying oh yeah, getting a job, starting to work on a job is so weird, because it's you just feel so out of place, and you feel like you're just entering a show that's on season 5 right now, or season 6 or some shit, you don't feel you know what I'm saying? You've been watching a show and you're on season 5, and they just introduced this random ass character that you don't give a shit about, and he's just a part of it now, he's just a part of the crew now, that's what it feels like, and now it's kind of in that same position where now I'm on my season 5, and you guys are the new workers, right? Because when I first started working at that job, my sisters work there, my cousins work there, so every single time we get off the shift, we would go and smoke some weed, and I would always hear stories about what was going on at this place, the stories that happened at this place before I worked there, and it's kind of weird to be in that position where now there's this new kid who's 4 years younger than me, and he's basically in the same position that I was, compared to the older people, now I am, and now I have stories to tell this kid. I'm not gonna tell this story because I don't really give a fuck about this kid, or any kid that starts working there, really, but it's just weird that, I'm in that position now, that, But speaking of smoking weed after the shift, I'm gonna do that right now. And also, I need to lock in. I know I need to lock in, because last time I did this, I didn't put it out when I was, like, doing all that shit, and there was just, like, a whole, like, 10 seconds of me just not talking. So I'll try to remember to cut it out this time. I don't know, I'm just recording this right now, and I might edit it afterwards, or I might edit it in the morning, I don't know, but, yeah, I'll try to remember. Getting off the shift and just smoking some. Or just getting fucked up. That's what I'm doing. A lot of the times I'll get off the shift on a weekend night drunk afterwards. That's also good. But like, these are two different things, as I was saying. Like, this is kind of like a I'm alone kind of thing, so I'll smoke some. And then on the weekend, when I'm drinking, I'm obviously going to do some friends. I'm not going to drink. The only time I'll drink alone is after I've already been drinking with my friends, and I go home, and I still have the rest of my beer left, so I might as well just finish it, and just, do the same shit I'm doing right now, and instead of just drinking a soda or whatever, I'm drinking a beer, right? Who cares? That don't matter. That's fine, but yeah, that's just kind of like, that's on some crazy shit. You could drink by yourself, maybe, like, but, like, it has to be, like, either before or after you're hanging out with your friends. You can't do it. What's the point? The reason why I smoke, right, the reason I started smoking weed was because, I don't know, I feel like I'm going off on a whole. I feel like I kind of want this video to kind of have a purpose to it, right? Where it's kind of shit out of work, right? I was kind of planning on this video just being about work, and now I'm talking about smoking and drinking alcohol. I know that kind of surround work, because I do that shit after work or whatever. I feel like I want to talk about it. I really don't want to talk about when it comes to work anymore, though. Because there's no ranting I had to do. It's fine. I mean, there might have been some things. Well, there was like one thing I got. Is when you're making a pizza, right? Sometimes people want half this, half that, right? Sometimes they might want 2 toppings on one half and then leave the other half as cheese. And this ticket comes out. When the ticket comes out, it's supposed to kind of tell you what to do, right? It'll say first half this topping, second half this topping, or it'll just say first half topping, and then second half just cheese, right? But for some reason this is, and it doesn't say first half at all. It just says second half twice, second half, and then 2 toppings, right? And I guess it's my fault for not just going up there and fucking saying things. But I mean, like, come on. Like, it looks the same thing as when you're doing it all both in the same half, right? Because sometimes it'll be like first half cheese and then second half topping. All that whatever. But I don't know, man. It said that, right? So I assume that I just put them both on the same side, right? And then they come back. And that it was supposed to be on both sides, and I don't know, man. Like, I didn't say anything just because they didn't get mad at me. Because, see, this is what we're talking about. I feel like people are chilling now. I don't know why. Maybe they just find it. I'm a good worker, alright? I'm not as bad as y'all think I am. I'm actually pretty decent. But if this happened back in the day, one little mess up I do, right? They'll be on my fucking ass. And they won't even let me forget it. They will not let me forget this shit. My bad, guys. I just realized that I ran out of gameplay. So, yeah. I had no more footage. So I kind of had to stop talking. And, yeah, I might just end the video there because I kind of forgot what I was talking about. Look, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I feel like I always kind of go off on a tangent and then never really finish it. I never really finish my point, but whatever. Alright, I don't feel like going back into that mode that I was in when I was saying that shit. But yeah. See y'all.